Hey everybody, welcome to Bucket Man Scouting. In today's video, I'm going to do an all-22 film breakdown on the Denver Broncos versus the Minnesota Vikings. So let's get into this film breakdown. So this is going to be the first series for the Minnesota Vikings. You're going to have a 3 wide receiver set. You're going to have TJ Hawkinson coming in motion. There's going to be a tight end next to Christian Darrisaw. He's going to come across the line of scrimmage here, and then he's going to go back, and it's going to be a running play up the middle. The funny thing about this play is on this play, they fumbled the snap here, but they're still able to get positive yardage on this play. Look how the interior defensive line is getting blown off on this play here. Singleton does a very good job of dropping his hips. Again, I just don't like my linebackers waiting to make a play. I like my linebackers actually shooting the gaps and making them play. But I got to give Josie Jewell credit here for dropping his hips and flying right there. That's a very good tackle on his part. Next play, you have a 2 wide receiver set. Another tight end next to Christian Darrisaw. I formation here for the Minnesota Vikings. Again, look how far off Patrick Surtain's playing. Never liked that coverage. It's going to be a bootleg pass. I just don't understand why the Minnesota Vikings didn't do more of this. Again, wide open right here in the flats. Again, against the all-pro linebacker, Alex Singleton. Justin Tony Lily Simmons does a very good job of recognizing the play instinctually, comes up, makes a very good play. His 2 good plays a game. Again, I just don't understand why the Vikings didn't do more of this. Okay, this is 3rd and 1 for the Minnesota Vikings here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receiver set. Now, this is just, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the type of stuff that really pisses me off as a coach, seeing this type of garbage, is doing stupid shit like that and just coughing the ball up to the Denver Broncos here. Again, Kareem Jackson is getting crucified left and right on this play here. But again, this is the type of safety play I want right here. This is what TJ Ward used to do, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Steve Atwater, Neil Smith, the pleth Brian Dawkins. Safeties that actually make plays. And again, he's getting suspended 4 games for actually making a play. Again, this is why the NFL is politicized. You can't hit the quarterback anymore. It's 2-hand touch. You touch the quarterback with a fingernail, you're automatically suspended. Like, this is a hell of a hit by Kareem Jackson. I love this type of stuff right here. Kareem Jackson, I know he's older, but, like, he's the definition of a safety that, you know, reminds me a lot of TJ Ward back in the day. Who lays his body out on the line, who hits hard, and again, who got the ball right there, McMillan. Again, I was very high on McMillan. You could go to Denver Broncos Mile High View, and you can see when I talk about him at Denver Broncos Mile High View, I said he could be a very good nickel corner for the Denver Broncos. He can be a good slot corner for the Denver Broncos. So Vikings run a stupid play, they cough it up. So you're giving the Broncos an opportunity here. So the first drive for the Denver Broncos, you have a 1, 2, 3 wide receiver set here. You have a tight end next to Mike McFlinchey. Atkins, 45, comes in motion. He's going to run a little wheel route right here. Again, look how wide open this part of the field is right here. Again, throw it to Jerry Jeudy right there. Get the ball out quick. Very good play by Sean Payton. Creativity. Good play by Russell Wilson, staying in the pocket, getting the ball out quick. That's the type of stuff that I want to see. That's bucket man, shot deliver, and bubble man football right there. 1, 2, get the ball out quick. See, that's the type of stuff you saw Russell Wilson run early in his Seattle days. They ran the football and they got the ball out quick. So again, I've said time and time again, Jerry Jeudy's a better slot receiver than an outside receiver. Okay, so next play you have a 2 wide receiver set. You got a fullback. You got McMillan here, or McLaughlin. My apologies, not McMillan. You have Chris Manhertz right here next to Garrett Holds. Again, I believe he could have went to Jerry Jeudy on this play, but again, he goes to the safety valve, and this is something that Russell Wilson has gotten way better at this year, is dumping it off to what the defense is giving you. I believe he could have thrown it to Jerry Jeudy on this play, but again, he could have made 2 really good reads on this play, so I can't really fault Russell Wilson for making this read. But again, I would have rather seen him go to Jerry Jeudy because he was wide open right there, top of your screen. Okay, so the next play, you have a 2 wide receiver set, 2 tight ends. Atkins comes in motion here, number 45. There, run the ball right up the middle. There you go. Again, that's the strength for the Denver Broncos. You have a really good 3-headed monster in your running back room. You got to take advantage of it with the I formations, running it right up the middle. That's the strength for this offensive line, is running it forward, power running game. Again, look at Garrett Bowles, or my apologies, look at Lloyd Cushenberry here. Again, as a center, you need to set the tone at the line of scrimmage. But again, every time I watch Lloyd Cushenberry play, it's always either he's not getting the push that he needs up the middle, or he's just stagnant, or he gets pushed back right here. He's just stagnant. Again, I do not want that for my center. Look at this. He doesn't push Phillips forward more. He just doesn't. Again, I'm just not a big fan of Lloyd Cushenberry at my center position, because that just hampered that whole play right there, where it could have been a bigger gain if he would have maintained his block and pushed him forward more. But again, people will make excuses for Lloyd Cushenberry just like they do Justin, Tony, Lily, Simmons here. So you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receiver set, 1 running back. Again, this is something that I've been very hard on Russell Wilson for. He predetermines where he goes with the football. Because if you see on this play right here, you see him only stare on this side of the field right here. If he would have went through his reads, you had either Jerry Jeudy right here at the top of your screen, or you had number 84, Chris Manhertz right here. Again, but he's predetermining where he wants to go with the football. Again, you had 2 people wide open on the other side of the field if you would have scanned the field better. And he holds onto the ball too long, and then, it's a sack for the Denver Broncos. I mean, as an offensive line, what are you supposed to do? And Garrett Bowles' technique here is so awful. You never dip as an offensive lineman. That's like the one sin that you try to avoid, is dipping. What do I mean by dipping? So you're going to see him in his pass sets, and you're going to see him lean forward. That's basically what I call dipping. That's what we call dipping in the coaching world. He dips right there. You see how he dips right here? Again, it's just, I just don't understand it. It's really frustrating. Okay, next play, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receiver set here. Again, utilizing Jerry Jeudy in the slot. That's what you need to do more, Denver. Look how far off these corners we're playing here. Again, you have Marvin Mims wide open right here. Again, what did I say that Russell Wilson has done? If you go to Denver Broncos Mile High View's latest video, I've said that Russell Wilson has been more committed into staying in the pocket this year. And there you go. Go to the safety valve. Play it smart. Don't try to force anything. Again, that's something that Russell Wilson has gotten better at, and that is a credit to Sean Payton and the staff for saying you need to be more committed and staying in the pocket. And you see how he's not running around like a chicken with his head cut off like the Bronco content creators want him to do. No, he's playing it safe. He's taking what the defense is giving him. He dumps it to Shemichael P. right here. And I really like how Sean Payton is utilizing his running backs in the pass-catching phase. So it's field goal for the Denver Broncos. It's 3-0. Okay, so the next series for the Minnesota Vikings, 1 running back, 3 wide receivers, and a tight end next to Christian Darrisaw. Again, running it right at the sideline there. Again, I said that the Minnesota Vikings like to run outside the numbers. Again, and watch Alex Singleton and the linebackers. Again, I just don't like linebackers that... I like linebackers that have good sideline-to-sideline ability, and the linebacker that you do have that has that strength, you're playing him at edge, and he's not making an impact whatsoever, in my personal opinion. Okay, next play, you have a 1-2-3 wide receiver set here. Another tight end next to Christian Darrisaw, 1 running back. Receiver comes in motion, running it. Again, the one thing I've noticed about this defense, and a lot of defenses around the NFL, is they like to tackle high. That's one of the cardinal sins for a defense. You never tackle high. DJ Jones got that pressure, but he missed it because he tried to go high. And he still gets 1 to 2 yards on that play, where that could have been negated for a 3 to 4 yard loss if DJ Jones wouldn't have tackled high here. Again, that's just, I'm so sick of seeing that garbage. Like, does a really good move and he tries to tackle high. Like, I'm a big fan of DJ Jones. I was very high on the DJ Jones signing when they signed him. But again, a cardinal sin for a defense is you never tackle high. I never teach my linebackers to tackle high. Never. So you have a 2 wide receiver sit at the top of your screen. You have a tight end next to Brian O'Neill, and then you have a receiver next to the tight end here. Again, look how far off Patrick Surtain's playing. Again, attack Patrick Surtain, Minnesota. Attack him. Again, right there. Again, why do you have Jonathan Cooper in coverage? That's another thing. I don't understand that. I just really don't. Again, these linebackers can't cover either. You know, if you would have done a post route on this play, Minnesota, you could have beat Justin Simmons over the top here. Watch right here. If you would, again, you had all the time in the world to throw. If you would have done a post route right here where that would have been a touchdown, in my opinion. And attacking the middle of the field, attacking those soft zones, which we've said time and time again. Where's the interior pass rush, by the way? Where is it? I don't see any interior pass rush. He has all day to throw here. Okay, next play, you have a 2 wide receiver set, 2 tight ends. Number 3 comes in motion, 1 running back. Look how far off Surtain's playing again. Attack him. Number 17 comes in motion. Another play action pass. Wide open right here on the sideline. Again, look at this right here. Look at this play concept, or my apologies. Look at this route concept. I mean, what kind of shit is that? Like, you couldn't have done like a hook route right in the... You could have done like a hook route right in here in the soft zone. Like, again, the Minnesota Vikings late in the game on that final drive and in certain points in this game, they really cut the legs from underneath Joshua Dobbs. Again, you could have called better routes on this play. You also had number 84 wide open right here, too, in the middle of the... Again, it's just... The middle of the defense is asking to be thrown on in these off zones. But again, he throws it to the flats. Good tackle by Kareem Jackson there. I think Kareem Jackson is a better player than Justin Simmons, but that's just my personal preference. And I think my apologies. I think that Kareem Jackson makes better instinctual plays than Justin Simmons. Okay, so now you have a 2 wide receiver set, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Again, run the ball. There you go, missed tackle. Again, it's like this defensive line likes to tackle high. I don't know who's coaching this defensive line, but shit, they need to get their shit together because tackling up high is, again, a cardinal sin. Again, oh, that should have been holding, and I think that was a holding call. Now I see why. Okay, good. That was a hold. That was clearly a Mike McFlinchy, Garrett Holds type level clothesline there. So good call by the NFL on that. Justin Simmons pushing people around like he's the second coming of Steve Atwater. Get the fuck out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receiver set. Okay, look how far off these corners are playing. Never liked that shit. Again, if he would have stepped up into the pocket, he had a guy wide open right here. Again, there's no routes that are designed to attack these zones right here, these soft zones. And where the hell is Justin Simmons going? Like, that's the part that I've been trying to say. And again, I'm not going to yell about Justin Simmons in this video because it's the same shit I see every year. What's the point of yelling about Justin Simmons when outside of a few people, no one is going to take an interest in saying, wow, this guy's actually not that very good. He gives up so much real estate. And he's out there playing for Manchester United. Like, I'm so done watching terrible football players get passes every fucking year. And Justin Simmons is a perfect example of that. Again, he has TJ wide open right here when he took off and ran. I just don't know what Justin Simmons is doing on that play. Like, he's just going to go get popcorn from the stands. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, look how wide open this part of the... Like, you could have designed a play right here. Justin Simmons is going to play for goalie for Manchester United. But again, people are going to defend that like that's a good play. It's not. Vikings were just stupid enough not to attack it more. Okay, so you have a jumbo set right here, 3 wide receiver set. You have a 1 receiver right here. Look how far off these corners are playing, especially Surtain. Attack them. Throw it to number 3. He's open. Again, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, Dobbs is so late to connect with these people that are wide open. Again, he forces it in right here, and Justin Simmons does a very good play right here. Again, his second good play a game right there. But again, he had a guy wide open in the soft zone right here, number 3. Again, Dobbs doing. Again, he's right in front of your face. You could have dumped it off to him. Again, he's forcing it. Like, I just don't understand why these quarterbacks just don't take what the defense is giving you. He's wide open right there. He's right in front of your face. So stupid, man. So fucking stupid. My apologies. Okay, so right here you have a heavy set personnel. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, single back. That is Javonte. Again, run the ball right up the middle, and good things will happen. Missed tackle. Again, there you go. See what happens when you run bucket man, shot deliver, and bubble man football? Like, come on. Seriously, you're going to get shit like this. Again, there was a missed tackle by number 7 here, the corner. Again, a guy that I'm very high on is little Jordan Humphrey. No one talks about him enough. But, you know, somebody will probably steal my talking point, too. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receiver set. 1 running back. Okay, Burton comes into motion right here. Again, look how he's utilizing these the fullback and the tight end. I really love how he's utilizing Burton here. The creativity. Okay. Changing the cadence. Yep. Right there. Now, Javonte right there. You see how he's utilizing these players? Like, look at this. This is the type of shit I like. Again, from a coaching perspective, why didn't you use McLaughlin here? I like the concept. Just, again, why didn't you use McLaughlin? You know, this should be your power back. McLaughlin's your pass-catching back. Like the concept. Again, look, Russell Wilson is getting the ball out quick. Again, they're designing plays for him to get the ball out quick. That's something that you don't hear from the Bronco content creators that will most likely steal my talking points. You know, they always do. They say they don't listen, but they do. Okay, so you got a 4 wide receiver set here. Again, look how far off these corners are playing. Okay, see? Okay. This is another thing that Russell Wilson, again, you could have, after you pump fake that football, you had number 45. If you would have led him, you pump faked him. You had this corner bite on the play. You could have led this number 45, Adkins. Again, this is what the content creators want. Him running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and then this happens. Incomplete. Now, are you going to believe the content creators, or are you going to believe what Bucket Man is showing you? Or are you just going to make excuses and say, well, you know, this, that, and the third, when you had a guy running free on the sideline here after you pump faked it, you step up into the pocket and you could have thrown this to Adkins because you had this corner bite on the play. Something they won't show you. That's Pat Shurmur football right there. Broncos go 3 and out. Okay, so this is the next series for the Minnesota Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson comes in motion, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back. Their play action pass. Again, right there. You also had K.J. Osborne right here running free again. Oh man, come on. You got to lead him. That would have been a big gain. Big gain. And look at Kareem Jackson doing his best Justin Simmons impersonation there. Dumps it off there. And look who's applying that interior pressure, Matt Hennison, who I'm a very big fan of. I like Matt Hennison. He needs more development, obviously, but he's a very good depth piece that you can utilize. But you don't utilize him enough. I got laughed at by Mile High Huddle. I like to call them Mile High Bubble, but I got laughed at by Mile High Huddle with I like the Matt Hennison pick, and they laughed at me. Yeah, okay. You guys are experts, aren't you? You guys have been wrong for 8 years. Okay, so on this play right here, you have a 2 wide receiver set, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Can run the ball. There we go. You can run on this defense. You can run on this defense. Man, dude, Josie Jewell's angles for tackling is really god-awful. And again, these linebackers just wait for contact. Like, I don't really like that shit whatsoever. I hate that shit. Really pisses me off. Such bad technique. 2 wide receivers, 1 fullback, 1 running back. Tied in next to Christian Darrisaw. Again, look how far off these corners are playing. Can run the football. There you go. And then, you know, everybody, I just want to make a statement here. Where has Nick Bonito been? Where's Baron Browning been? Seriously, you guys say we have the best edge room we have one of the better up and coming edge rooms in the league. Where are these guys? You're only good on the edge unless you have that interior pass rush. Just ask Malik Jackson, Derek Wolfe, Von Miller, and DeMarcus Ware. Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware have said on multiple podcasts, multiple occasions that they wouldn't have had the success they had on the edges if it wasn't for Malik Jackson and Derek Wolfe. Again, you're only good as your interior lineman, interior D line. And again, they do a crackback block here with the right guard and the fullback, and Nick Bonito has all the ability in the world to make this. Well, my apologies. I wouldn't say all the ability. I would say he has a chance to make a play here, and his tackling angle, dog shit. Again, like, you're not. Again, where has Nick Bonito been ever since the Gregory? Like, he's not that good. And no, it wasn't that he got pushed in the back. He had the ability to make a play here, and he didn't. So enough with that bullshit. Okay, so the next play for the Vikings, you have a 2 wide receiver set. 1 tight end, fullback. Again, run the football. There you go. Oh, Josie Jewell again taking a terrible tackling angle once again, man. And T-Rex arms, Josie Jewell here, Slowsy Jewell, T-Rex, Slowsy Jewell. Look at this. Like, I'm very confident that a lot of Denver Bronco fans are okay with mediocre football and they're okay with mediocre players. I think they love that shit. They're in the realm of mediocrity. I'm actually in the realm of getting elite player personnel because you can find it if you develop them properly. But again, this organization doesn't develop anybody, really. And then when the person they do develop, they get rid of them in favor for Justin Simmons or Jerry Jeudy or, Melvin Gordon. Remember Philip Lindsay, anybody? Does that name ring a bell? Look at this. Look at our linebackers, man. Look at that. That is some bad linebacking play. Some very bad linebacking play. Okay, I formation, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Again, just run the ball. There you go, Josie Jewell. You actually made a play. You actually didn't wait for contact. You actually shot the gap. And look, DJ Jones getting that first initial pressure right there because he's a very good run defender. And then Josie Jewell, there you go. See, why can't you do that more consistently when you shoot those gaps? Okay, 1, 2, 3 wide receiver set, 1 tight end. Look how far off Patrick. Again, attack Patrick Surtain. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. He's giving up real estate. Again, missed tackle. Again, look at the corner trying to tackle high here. It's going to be a little like drag route to the sideline. Look how far off these corners are playing. And then watch this. Look at the tackling. Like, seriously, like, when are we going to learn how to tackle? Like, I just think the game of the NFL has completely diminished. The football game has completely diminished. Coaching is not what it used to be. You don't get the players, and Tom Brady even said it. You don't get the Ray Lewises anymore. You don't get the Ed Reeds anymore. You don't get the Champ Baileys anymore. Like, this is just dog shit corner play. Okay, heavy personnel. You got jumbo set right here at the bottom of your screen. 1 wide receiver, 1 running back. Run the ball. Miss tackle. Miss tackle. Miss tackle. Jesus Christ. This defense is so bad. This defense is horrendous, man. Miss tackle. Miss tackle. Miss tackle. Again, look at the linebacker. He's tackling high again. My goodness gracious. Look at Alex Singleton here. 1 missed tackle. 2 missed tackle. This is the 3rd. 3. Oh my God. This defense is horrendous. Okay, so now he almost fumbles the ball, but he still gets positive yardage. Unreal, man. Almost fumbles the ball and still gets positive yardage. How is this defensive elite? Like, explain to me. Matt Hennison got blown off the ball there. Man, he got pushed. Look at Matt Hennison on this play. Watch number, where is he? 91 right here, playing a zero tech. Again, why do you have Matt Hennison in a zero tech? That should be either DJ Jones or Mike Purcell. They're your zero tech nose tackles. And he just gets blown off. Look at that. You need an overhaul of this defense. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. 84, Oliver comes in motion. Good play, Jewel. Good play. Actually shot the gap and you made the tackle. That's what I want from my linebackers. That's the linebackers you used to get with the Ray Lewises, the Danny Trevathans. Like, that's the type of shit. You see how he didn't wait for contact there? Watch. You see number 47? He didn't wait for contact. Comes in motion. Watch. He didn't wait for contact. Boom. Made it. There you go. That's why can't we get linebackers like that? That's like the $1 million question, because what? I don't think this team values linebacking. 1, 2, 3 wide receiver set, 1 tight end, 1 running back here. Okay, now this is the play where everybody's going to be like, Justin Simmons did so good. He's so elite. All right, this is the problem I have with Justin Simmons on this play. Again, the reason I'm not getting upset anymore, because what I see in the film doesn't surprise me. And I'm not going to yell and get mad at Justin Simmons when you don't see this on the All-22 film. I mean, there's only so much I can get mad about when I see a terrible player like Justin Simmons. So you have Jonathan Cooper tackle high, another a cardinal sin. But before this play happened, watch this. It's going to be a bootleg. Okay. Justin Simmons initially does a very good job of trying to eliminate KJ Osborne on this play, okay? Starts off okay. He lets Fabian Monroe get to him. He clearly sees that Fabian Monroe, number 23, gets to him. Now, this is where you have Alex Singleton coming up, because he clearly sees that Jonathan Cooper didn't make the play. You're going to have this tight end leak out and have, again, the soft zone, where whose responsibility is to have this side of the field here? That is the safety. A safety's responsibility is to have help over the top. Let me repeat that. A safety's responsibility is to eliminate his side of the field and to provide help over the top. And look at Justin Simmons here. He just sits there, and he doesn't even try to make a play. He just looks at him, waves his arm, and he's like, again, Justin Simmons is not a good safety. I don't understand people's logic when they say Justin Simmons is this. You have to have context behind those stats. And again, Justin Simmons' responsibility as a safety, as a free safety, is to have help over the top and eliminate his side of the field. Are they attacking Kareem Jackson's side of the field, or are they attacking a Justin Simmons side of the field? Again, look at Justin Simmons. He just stands there, and you don't try to make a play on it. You just stand there and look up at the lights like you got rock bottom by the Rock. Like, come on, dude. Like, this guy, Justin, I can name 5 safeties that are better than Justin Tony Lily Simmons. Buda Baker, Derwin James, Mika Fitzpatrick, Jamal Adams, and I would say Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. I mean, that's 6 right there. I mean, this guy is not a top 5 safety in the league. And no, I'm not hating. I'm providing you guys what the coach's film shows you. Why do you think teams are, when they do attack him, they're having more success attacking Simmons' side of the field? Because he sucks. Again, Justin Simmons can yell at his players, yell at his teammates all he wants, but that's his responsibility. He sucks. He doesn't even know what to think. And he has the balls to go on, these podcasts and say, man, I have all these accolades. Wouldn't you want to get better as a player instead of bragging about your accolades that you supposedly have? Like, that's the type of shit that really grinds my gears. You guys like mediocre, bad football. I don't. Okay, so you have a 2 tight end, 2 wide receivers here. Again, look how far off number 5's playing. Attack him. Again, this guy sucks, number 5 for the Vikings. If you're a Vikings fan, get rid of him. He sucks. He absolutely sucks. He was giving up so much real estate in this game. If you're a Vikings fan, you bench him or you put him back on the practice squad to get better. Because the guy absolutely sucks. Okay, next play right here, you have a 2 wide receiver set, two tight ends. Love the heavy personnel. 1 running back. Halfback toss. Again, why didn't you use a halfback toss with McLaughlin here? Like, that's the... Again, it's like, come on. You gotta know your strengths, man. Look at Mike McGlinchey. Again, what is Mike McGlinchey doing? Again, that should have been a call for pushing the back here. If you're gonna call it, even, that should have been a call for put. Watch Mike McGlinchey here. What is he doing? Look at the technique. Goes one hand and then he comes back and pushes him. Oh man. And Pro Football Focus last week gave him a 79.1 Pro Football Focus grade. Again, how does that make any sense? He sucks. Mike McGlinchey sucks. Okay, next play, you have a jumbo set right here, 1, 2. Okay, there you go. Throw it to... Again, Russell Wilson predetermining where he's going with the ball. Like, again, he's predetermining. Look at this is what we call Pat Shurmur football here at Bucket Man Scouting. Look at these 3 routes right here, just go balls. But you have a safety valve, dump it to him. He's open. That could have been a first down. Look at our tackles. Look at Mike McGlinchey. My goodness gracious. Look at Mike McGlinchey here. This guy absolutely sucks, man. And you guys gave him the king's ransom to come here when he doesn't fit a Sean Payton system. Look at this. Look at our tackles, man. Good Lord. And this is holding on McGlinchey here. This is holding. Watch right here. Gets pushed back and then holds him right there. That's a hold. And you have Garrett Bowles doing the exact same thing on the opposite side. I'm sorry. I hate watching bad football. It just really grinds my gears. So what you're saying is if the Broncos get good, you're going to watch it again. Why? Again, you can say I'm a fake fan all you want, but again, better football is better than bad football. And you say that Pat Bowlen would be disappointed in a fan like myself. We wouldn't be in this position if Pat Bowlen was still the owner of the Denver Broncos. Again, why? Again, okay, you're going to sit there and say, well, then you're not a fan. Are you a fan for cheerleading shitty football? Are you a fan cheerleading bad players? Why can't you be honest to yourself and your audience? So don't tell me what to fucking do. You fucking kidding me? You have a coach in your presence here, Bucket Man Scouting. I'm a coach. What do you think this is? Russian roulette that I'm doing? Seriously. Like, come on. Get your head out of your asses, man. This wouldn't be tolerated under Bowlen. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end next to Brian O'Neill, 1 running back, 3 comes in motion here. Again, run the ball. Good play by DJ Jones, clogging up that hole that opened up. Again, DJ Jones, I'm a big fan of DJ Jones. I've been saying it since the very beginning. Love DJ Jones. Comes from the 49ers pipeline system that you guys refuse to want. Okay, look how far off these corners are playing. Again, attack. Patrick Surtain, 3 wide receivers. Okay, I'm really going to try and keep my cool here because this is a play that really, really defines what Justin Simmons really is as a safety, okay? So they attack the soft zones here, okay? Look at Justin Simmons. He clearly is looking at it, should recognize that, okay, he's getting beat. Now, he should be trying to come up and make a play. But what does Justin Simmons do? He waits for the guy, and then he just waits to get blocked here. That's the type of safety play you guys clamor for? Seriously. This type of shit right here. Well, you said he was trying to have help over the top. Again, he saw that 42, Nick Bonito. Again, why he's in coverage, I don't know. But he got beat. Again, his responsibility is to come up and make a play here. Help out your players. And he just waits for contact. And he's getting blocked by a receiver. Like, really? And that's the type of... and he's half-assing it. I just don't think Justin Simmons gives a shit because he has all this leeway. I think he can just half-ass a game. He sucks. Like, I'm clearly showing you what the all-22 film shows. This isn't cherry-picking. What do you guys not see? What do you guys not see? Why do you guys continue to defend a bad player like this? When you guys supposedly are Bronco fans and you guys watch the like of Brian Dawkins come through here, Duke Iheanacho, a Mike Adams, a Raheem Moore, Steve Atwater. Like, you guys, TJ Ward. Like, is this the type of safety play where you're accustomed to now? Look at him. He's just waiting for him. Like, that play is worse than him giving up that big play to that tight end there. Because, like, this defines Justin Simmons all the way for me. He just sucks. He gives up... Again, I just... Ah, man. As a player... and a guy who coaches the game, so especially a guy who coaches it, I never teach my players to just wait for contact and wait for the guy. Go up and make the play. Help your teammates out. Seriously, man. God, Justin Simmons, he really pisses me off. Brags about all the accolades he has, and he plays like this. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Again, run the ball. Look at all that real estate. And look at Justin Simmons yet again. Back-to-back plays. Watch this. Watch Justin Simmons right here. Comes down into the box. He's the extra linebacker here on this play. Watch this. Against KJ Osborne, who kicked his ass in the blocking game again. Watch this. Like, seriously? What the fuck? I think he was looking for contact on that play. He wasn't trying to help out his players and make the play. Look, he's clearly looking for contact. Watch. He's just, I'm going to focus on you. Instead of trying to shut off your block and make a play there. Guy absolutely is dog shit. Okay, so, again, 1, 2, 3 wide receiver set, 1 tight end. Halfback draw. Again, Justin Simmons, what are you doing? Make a play. Why are you just half-assing it? You're clearly coming down into the box. Go in. Try to tackle the guy. God, man. Definition of a bad safety right there. He's just so bad. I'm just done watching Justin Simmons get all these passes from these drunk fans. Sick of it. Okay, jumbo set. Bottom of your screen. 1 tight end next to Brian O'Neill. Okay, number 3 comes in motion here. Look how far off Surtain's playing. Okay, I love this play right here. You guys say, oh man, Justin Simmons has made the NFL top 100 3 consecutive. I mean, at this point, I can't get mad because I've seen this time and time again. Time and time again. Like, what is there to be mad about? I mean, you guys will just say, oh, Justin Simmons did a great job on this play. This is 3 consecutive plays in a row where Justin Simmons has looked like dog shit, and they're specifically attacking his side of the field. Look at this. Again, I think he was late throwing the football. If he would have thrown it sooner, he could have let him. But look who had to come all the way over to help on this play. Kareem Jackson did. Man, Justin Simmons is the definition of a drunk football individual, drunk fan football. They love this type of shit. Like, that's your safety. Like, that is your safety. That is the guy you're going to clamor on and say the Broncos have found a Hall of Famer. Really? This guy's a Hall of Famer? If Justin Simmons gets in the Hall of Fame, I believe he was paid to get into the Hall of Fame. This guy is not a Hall of Fame level safety. This guy just sucks. I don't think he's Ring of Fame material. This guy is so bad. Look at this. And you know what? Joshua Dobbs should have done a better job. Okay, once he beat him, okay, now you need to throw it now. And that could have been a touchdown. But again, he had to wait for it. See how he had to slow down? Like, if he would have let him, that would have been a touchdown. No question about it. And that's Justin Simmons' responsibility. That is just, man, that is a really bad play by Justin Tony Lily Simmons. This guy is such a liability out there. I mean, my God, he's just so bad. Like I said, you know, watching the All-22 film on this team just really, really is painful to watch. There's good things to see offensively, but, man, defensively, it's horrific. I mean, you have to overhaul a lot of this player personnel on the defensive side of the ball. And Justin Simmons has to go. If you're a real organization, you have to cut off the cord with players like Justin Simmons. He is such a liability out there. It's not even funny. It's almost sad because fans actually are duped into thinking that Justin Simmons is this all-world safety by what the stats and analytics say. But when you watch the coach's film, it shows a completely different story. So I feel sorry for you drunk fans that defend this crap. I do. I feel sorry for you. I do. Because you guys just don't know jack shit. You guys just don't know shit. And that might be harsh for me to say, but somebody has to say it. You guys are dumb individuals. Seriously, you guys are so dumb. You guys just want to defend these bad players. I mean, Steve Atwater would be ashamed of you type of fan saying that, really, you're going to defend Justin Simmons when I left a legacy on that field for the Denver Broncos when I was the best safety in Broncos history? You're going to get mad about Brian Dawkins, who, the 3 years that he was here, 2-3 years, made a better impact on the field than Justin Simmons, who's been here for almost 8 years? 8-9 years? Seriously? So, again, I'm gonna tap out because I just can't watch any more of this garbage. I mean, this is just dog shit. This is absolute dog shit, man. It really pisses me off. And at this point, I'm not going to be yelling because what I see on the film is what I expect from Justin Simmons. He's a bad football player that gets overpaid, and he's a John Elway boy. He's a John Elway groomer. He's a John Elway draft pick. And people just like to defend the bad play of Justin Tony Lily Simmons, who gets Hail Mary fucking interceptions when the team throws it right at him. That's not instinctual. So, again, you guys can keep defending bad play, but again, I'm just showing you what the All-22 film shows. And if you don't think the All-22 film matters, then you're more dumber than I thought you were. And I give you guys way too much credit. That's why I don't give a lot of the fans or none of the analytic Pro Football Focus people credit, because they're just dumb individuals. I get paid that are drunk individuals that don't know the game of football. They just watch it as a fan, and Pro Football Focus gets paid by these organizations to spew bullshit. So I'm just over this crap defense that's overrated by these individuals. And go continue to cheerlead these players that will continue to disappoint you week after week after week. So this is my All-22 field breakdown on the Denver Broncos versus the Minnesota Vikings.